Two dead girls. Two dead girls.
Dead girls. Hey everybody, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Lisa.
And we are
Two dead girls.
Welcome back, dead friends.
Welcome back.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
It wasn't. It was so bad.
I mean, I know a lot of people are not happy with this season and what's happening, and we have no control over that. So you either are going to like it, or are you going to be a party pooper, or are you going to just stay on the train?
Right. I mean, Daryl dies, re-riot. There's a lot of people that are just all bent out of shape. All's gone. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did it. So who do we have left from Atlanta? We have Carol,
Morgan,
Rick, and Morgan.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
Great. We're still thinking that these flashbacks or these dreamy scenes are Rick's, but they're not. We find out later that they're Carl.
They're Carl's.
And you see Judith walking through this beautiful garden, and there's Jerry, and it's wonderful and ethereal and all glowy and dreamlike.
Yep. And then you see Negan.
But that was at the end. I didn't see Negan. Negan wasn't until the end. But I lost it when I saw Eugene.
Yeah.
In their little garden of hope, there's Eugene.
Yep.
And it made me cry because I spent so long pulling for him, and the first half of this season, I'm like, F that guy.
Yep.
And now I saw that, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yep.
Please.
Oh, I'm wearing
happen that he comes back.
My all-out war shirt too. If you guys could see.
I love it.
It's from my Walking Dead box. Anyway.
I need some new Walking Dead gear.
Well, this was a men's T-shirt, and I just kind of converted it into a woman's T-shirt. So
you repurposed it, girl.
I did.
I like you.
So side note, my husband for Christmas bought me Walker Stalker Con tickets. And I really wanted you to come with me. I know.
No.
And I am going to be able to. I'm going to be taking a picture with Negan, so I'm super excited. I don't want.
You should try to touch his butt a little.
I don't know. I don't need to touch his butt. I don't know if I want to do like a hug pose, or I don't know if I want to get on my knees and have him hold the bat like he's going to get me next. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want like an action pose or if I want to hug the man. So we will see. And I am going to film the whole day again. So
you know what? There would be no posing. It would just be me spazzing out, probably crying.
Yep.
Snotting on his leather jacket.
Mhm. I want to see Abe. I want to see Abraham, and I want to say, "Where's what do I say? Who's Denise? What does he say? Who's Negan?
Wait, no. Who's Deanna?
Who's Deanna? Who's Deanna? That's right. Who's Deanna? Mother Dick.
You know who I really want to meet?
Who?
My son is a big fan of Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans.
I meet Ezekiel.
I want to meet Kari Payton.
That's funny.
I want to meet Ezekiel so bad.
That's funny.
I
don't actually know who's going to be there. I know Daryl will be there, and I know Negan will be there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I won't know who else until I'm there. But I'll film for you guys so you can see.
I call Jeffrey Dean Morgan Bobby's stepfather, but my husband is right next to me, so that's disrespectful.
Kind of. Just a little.
He doesn't mind.
Just a little.
No, I'm okay with it.
He's okay with it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got sidetracked, but
we got sidetracked.
just because we kind of love Negan a little too much. So
the possibility of touching his butt.
Exactly. So
the first scene, Carl has time. He knows what's coming. It's almost like it's almost like when someone's in hospice. They have time to make peace and make plans.
Yeah.
And I mean, he planned out everything. Him and Sadiq set up a cot for him. Where can I be comfortable? He wrote letters to everybody, and I cannot wait to see those letters, because this is going to be, for the whole rest of the half of the season, everybody's going to be getting these letters at different times. Yeah. Everybody's going to be opening them at different times. So we're going to have bits and pieces of Carl until God knows when.
Right.
Enid she don't know what the hell happened.
Right.
She's with, she's in shooting people's grandmas
Yeah.
in Oceanside.
Yeah, I was crying when it showed him writing the letters, and then I was crying when it showed him sitting with Judith taking a selfie. I was like, oh my God.
The handprints on the porch, could you stop?
I know,
that?
it was very sad. Very sad.
Morgan, at one point Morgan's up in that building and he's seeing people and they're shooting very strategically. They're doing something.
Yeah.
They are creating a path
to get out.
They can escape.
Can I just say that I loved Morgan in this episode? Like, yes, we have Morgan back.
I kind of like crazy Morgan.
I mean, come on. This is what we need. We need somebody who's going to... Him and Carol are so good together. I can't handle it. It's just amazing.
No, I like him and Carol together. I like him and Carol together. I like Crazy Morgan, but I know that this is like the beginning of the end because I think this is where he's going to make his escape to Fear the Walking Dead.
Right.
I think he's going to, we're gonna lose him again like we did at the beginning of the first season, and who knows if we'll ever see him again.
I don't know.
Maybe he'll find Heath on the way, and the two of them could go.
Where the hell's Heath?
Where the hell's Heath?
What the frick happened to Heath?
Where is he?
So
I said on Facebook, I said, listen, in 8 seasons they're gonna find him like they found Morales just out doing something, foraging for berries.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I remember that guy.
Yeah. So they follow Morgan out of the building. Morgan leads the walkers to eat them all up.
Fantastic.
Who knew that all you needed was a big stick?
That's it.
A big stick.
That's all you need. A big stick and a few granola bars. And you're set.
I'm talking about his staff. I'm talking about his staff. Keep it clean.
This stick. Well, you said before when you went to Comic-Con, you were thinking about, I don't know if I want to get on my knees, and I'm like, whoa.
Well, it is for Negan.
And then hit me with the bat.
It is for Negan. We're keeping it clean though. Keep your minds out of the gutter.
Keep it PG-13.
I mean, come on.
We don't have to go full PG.
No.
Keep it PG-13.
So, but if I'm getting a picture with Negan, I want a picture with Negan.
Yeah, no, you need a picture with Negan.
So then they keep going back from like Morgan and Carol to the Carl thing. Morgan and Carol, which I kind of liked because I was like, ooh, what's happening with them? Ooh, what's happening with them? It's cool.
Yeah. It was kind of quick, yeah. The transitions were kind of fast, but they were kind of, let's see. Morgan gets away.
Can I just say that Daryl holding Judith like this, made my ovaries hurt. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Daryl's holding that baby, so nice.
That scene when he named her little ass kicker.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yep, Carol's got... Oh, yeah. They left Carol, didn't they? They left Carol at one point, and somebody said it's going to be you against all of them, and
well, Carol was in the kingdom.
Yeah,
and
Carol was in the kingdom.
She was leading all the people back to her cottage.
The little boy's like, I want to help.
Dude, I'm sick of these little kids that don't friggin' listen.
I know, they don't listen. They don't listen,
my
but
God.
at least this kid didn't get his fucking family eaten.
I mean, seriously.
He did something.
So,
he killed the bad guy.
I was kind of torn about the guy that he killed because I felt like that guy, if he was coaxed enough, he would turn and be on our side. I felt like he didn't want to be a bad guy. I felt like he was...
No.
Listen,
he was exactly what he said Ezekiel was.
Right.
He's like, you knew the deal. You knew what was expected of you.
Right.
Why did you deter from what was expected of you?
Right.
He essentially was Ezekiel. Ezekiel was happy playing the king and keeping everything's copacetic. I'm going to give you some cantaloupe. We're good for next month. Everything's happy. Mm-hmm. This guy didn't want to screw anybody up.
Right. So, I don't know. But there were some really good action scenes with Carol and Morgan that I really enjoyed.
Oh my God. And I love how Carl kind of explained to his dad, like, it just happened. He made
Carl, this episode, now I don't want to say made it okay for Carl to die, but I feel like the way he explained everything to Rick throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
And then how Rick said to him, I'm gonna make it real, or I promise I'll make it happen, or I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said he would
you and for Judith.
He's gonna make Carl's dream happen, a reality, or whatever. Oh.
Yep.
So, how about when he was telling Judith, he's like, be good. Be good. Oh my God. Oh, I was a mess. I was a mess.
It was horrible.
Yes.
And, and like Carl basically just said, listen, it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I just got bit. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sadiq, now they have a doctor.
I'm excited. I was worried about this.
Doctor.
I was worried that Rick was going to be pissed at Sadiq. Because he was kind of the reason that this happened. But I'm happy that he wasn't. I'm happy that Carl was able to explain everything that happened and say his feelings and say goodbye. They made it a very nice goodbye.
What about his confession?
Oh, yeah.
When he was in the forest with Herschel.
Yep.
That's something that you can tell that it stayed with him.
Yep.
It stayed with him when that happened.
Yep.
And it was like he was making a confession. And,
Exactly.
It didn't take me long at all to remember exactly what it was that he was talking about. Oh, yeah, when they were down in the sewers, Michonne begging Dwight
Yep.
to make them stop with the explosions.
Yep.
And at one point, Daryl used the word we
Right.
after Dwight used the word you.
Right.
Like, you all will be able to leave after a while. And Daryl said, we all will. And I thought that was a really nice way to acknowledge that now Dwight's part of them, at least for the time being.
Right.
Dwight's going to be part of them. But you know what? I still don't trust the guy.
Not 100%, right.
Not 100%.
I still think we're going to see Sherry pop up at the Oceanside, too.
You know what? I was just thinking that. She's probably at Oceanside.
Yeah.
Everybody else leaves because the explosions have stopped. They're trying to make it to the hillside.
Right.
Maggie doesn't even know. Holy crap, it just dawned on me right now that Maggie
Nobody does. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. I'm so glad that Rick decided to change his mind and ask Michonne to get him out
Yes.
because he just didn't deserve to die in there.
Right.
And he died in such a way that I don't know. The Walking Dead has a way of capturing things naturally that you can't replicate. Like when the barn burned to the ground.
Right.
All the directors were like, get back. It's going to drop at any minute and we want to get this. This is our one take, and they got that. But in the house, they wound up getting Carl too.
Mm-hmm.
There were these beams of light that were coming through the dust that just looked... I said, why does it have to be so damn angelic? It was so
was really good.
It was just shining down on them through all the dirt and the fire and everything. It was just...
it was really good.
His little angel wings on him.
Yeah, it was very good. How about Morgan pulling the guy's guts out? I mean...
Oh my God.
My reaction to that.
We've all seen people stick their finger in somebody's eye or their boo-boo or something like that, and that's really what I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, he's going to poke him in his kidney, and that's all.
Did you have a reaction? Did you have a reaction to this? Let's add our reaction in here because, dude, I had a bad reaction to it.
Oh, ew, 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 ew. No, 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 his hand's in there. His hand's inside of him. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh, God.
So
his hand just kept going in, like it was going up.
I'm like, what is he trying to do?
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
So that was disgusting. So
so gross.
It was a good reaction though, so we had to put that in. It was a good episode. It was a sad episode. In one of my crying fits, if you watch my reaction video, I'm sobbing and I look at the camera and I said, I don't even like Carl. And I was sobbing like a baby because they just make it, I mean, you're emotionally connected to these characters for 8 seasons now, and they make it very hard to say goodbye.
I like when Ezekiel said it's not too late to walk away from something bad.
Yep.
Or something, I forgot. Yeah, I think he said something bad.
Yeah.
It's not too late to walk away, and I think that the guy was trying to walk away.
I think he was.
I think he would have walked away eventually.
Yep. So.
When's him? Herschel, I kept my word, blah, blah, blah. Rick, yeah, da, da, da. That's it. That's all the notes that I have.
So that's it. I mean, it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How did you feel when Carl said he wanted to do it himself?
I mean, I think that was the best thing to do because I think that Rick or Michonne, that's something you carry with you, I feel like, and he knows that, so he knew, and he was strong enough to do it himself. So, you know, that's fine. I thought it was okay.
I don't know. I think I would want to hold on until the very end. Like, as soon as I turn, Hungry Walker, then do it. Like, I'd want to spend as much time with somebody as possible. That's just me.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know what that feels like to go through, because Sadiq gave him something for the
Right.
fever, and, I'm sure he's in a lot of pain and stuff like that, but.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
So on a side note, let's talk about Maggie. Did you freeze?
What is happening with Maggie?
So apparently Maggie, and this is like a spoiler for anybody who doesn't read spoilers, but it's not really it's not really a spoiler because it's all over the news and stuff. So Maggie signed with some show on NBC and she's got the leading role. So, and also on the other end of that is she has been arguing with AMC about her salary because she doesn't think she's getting paid enough. And it said in the article she didn't want to be paid as much as Andrew Lincoln. She just wanted to be paid more than what she was getting paid, and AMC wasn't budging. So this whole thing with Trev's chant I was listening to because he was going through the whole article and explaining it. But like basically, she knows that if they want to carry through whatever storyline they want, like from the comic book, because I guess she's a big part in the comic book, that they're going to have to pay her. But the article was saying that they told her, well, we'll just recast you. I would rather them kill her. Don't recast somebody that we're emotionally connected to.
I'm sorry. The 2 Darrens from Bewitched, that was the stupidest
Dumb.
thing. The 2 Beckys from Roseanne, it
Dumb.
doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So they either have to pay her more or they're going to end up killing her off by season 9, they said, because she is the only person on the cast that has not signed on for season 9 yet. And this says here that Maggie is the leader of the Hilltop and never leaves. So Maggie does not die in the comics yet.
She doesn't die in the comics. But
all right, until next time, guys, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jessica.
And we are 2 Dead Girls. Bye.